The days of wine and roses, laugh and run away, like a child at play, through the meadowland toward a closing door. A door marked nevermore, that wasn't there before.
Okay, so this is an exercise on Green Dolphin Street, labeled as Pink Dolphin Street. And in the jazz workbook, I have it actually in 4 keys, because in the real book, it's typically in the key of C concert, but Miles Davis did an E flat, so most people do it in E flat. So I had it actually in C, E flat, F sharp, and A as an exercise. So, but I'm just going to concentrate on the key of E flat concert, which is the key that it's most often done in. And so it's a bit of a complicated message here, but if you just play it, you'll understand. It's what I've done is taken a 4-measure phrase by Charlie Parker in the blues. So I'm going to take that as my parameter, and I've labeled it as measure A, B, C, D, and E. But then when it goes to another key, and it's just 2, 5, 1, I can only do that portion of it. And then the next measure, I can only do that portion of it. So this might, and then it's this kind of a state. And now I go. So it's just a little sloppy variation on it. So anyways, I think, you just have to play it and eventually understand. So it's a way of learning the chord progression by taking this 1-6-2-5 lick, and when it's not 1-6-2-5, but it's 2-5-1, then I just play that portion of it. Now I'm in a different key. And then when it plays 2-5-1 back to the beginning, but it's only 1 measure instead of 2, then I play the part of the lick that's on the 5 chord. And then on the second ending, when it goes to the 2 chord, but it doesn't go to the 5 chord, it goes to actually 3-7 to the 6 and so on. Then I use the part where it's the 6 chord to the 2, which is where I play the altered sound. So I know this sounds really like wicked complicated because I'm saying it very fast, but the point is, it's all written out. So we're going to go to, Jamie Ebersol has a kind of a cool play along on volume 59, which is organ in the key of E flat. And again, part of what I'm trying to do is show you how to use these Ebersols to your benefit. You don't just put them on and say like, oh, I can follow the piano player and I'm playing by ear and I sound pretty good, because that's not how it works. So I've got this little parameter that, that you're going to stick in there and make it work for the whole chord progression, thereby forcing you to understand the chord progression. So anyways, Josiah's going to demonstrate that, and then after he does the drill, he's going to improvise and see how that goes.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good. That's 2 choruses.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the Pink Dolphin exercise. And again, to reiterate, I made a template out of a 1-6-2-5-1 line that Charlie Parker played on Al Provav, and that became my template that I then fit into the chord progression of a Green Dolphin Street, depending on how that went. In the beginning, it's just a stationary 1 chord, so it's not 1-6-2-5. It's just 1 minor, and then it goes 1-6-2-5-1. Then it goes to another key, is 2-5-1, and then back to the first key, 2-5-1, etc. And again, as you heard when he played it, what it does is it forces you to think ahead of what the chord is, whether you're reading it or not. And then when you go to improvise, you have some idea of the sound of these chords, how long they last. And as you heard in his solo, when he took his solo, he didn't really reference any of the lines for the most part. He just made up his own lines, and that's called trial and error. And that's how you teach yourself to improvise. So a good idea with this is to go to GarageBand or some kind of recording device and play along with it, and then listen back. And when you hear something that sounds like as good as you get, you say, like, you transcribe your own solo, and then you learn from these lines, which in essence are your vocabulary based on other people's influences. And then, you know, basically what you do is as you invent vocabulary, you play in 12 keys, so it becomes something you will eventually use. I mean, Michael Brecker in an interview said that he's always working on new stuff, and when he comes up with a new line, he plays in 12 keys. But he also said it doesn't necessarily appear in his playing for maybe a year later. So if he has to repeat something a lot of times before he kind of becomes part of his vocabulary, then that's what we need to do. And so again, as you heard, the exercise is the preparation to improvise. And so that's how it works, you know. Anyways, that's another exercise from the jazz workbook on the song Green Dolphin Street, titled Pink Dolphin, for copyright reasons. So you could download this and then play it. Again, learn through playing. It doesn't matter if you understand it. If you play it enough times, it'll make sense to you. Okay? So that's it for that exercise.
My lonely heart discloses just a passing breeze filled with memories of the golden smile that in